Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, yeah. Was that enough at the top? Should we get into our SaDHead Saturdays?
Yeah.
You like that
I'm
accent?
MJ.
It's really good.
I don't. That was maybe a little bit of Carson. I don't know.
A little bit of Carson.
Well, it is
A little bit
SaDHead
of Carson
Saturday.
Daly.
Here's what we wore today, and it is today. Here's what I wore today.
Nice.
Look at that.
And so right up top, it's me. As I already said, I get 2.
Start in the middle.
Yeah, I will start in the middle. Actually, I can't because I'm not wearing any belt today. These pants fit pretty well on the waist, and the waistband was covered, so I was like, don't really need a belt. I was at home for most of the day anyway. This was what I wore to grab wings for my family for lunch. So
Nice.
it's my hunter-gatherer uniform.
It's a good, it's a good wing outfit.
Well, only one of those things.
Yeah, I'm a gatherer. I mean, I could have
Yeah,
hunted
you
the
play
chicken
Magic.
beforehand, like Juan
gather.
Dreams of Chicken. I could have done that at Wingstop.
You don't hunt
Yeah.
them,
Oh,
but you
Wingstop.
catch them.
They just have them in the parking lot.
Oh,
They give you wings
with
in
the
parking
birds.
lot?
Yeah,
They give you 1 minute, and if you don't catch the chicken in that minute, then it's fate.
Yeah.
That
And
the
you're
old saying.
not supposed to have chicken that day.
They close for the day.
Yeah.
So that's why you skipped the belt.
I skipped the belt. And so I have my HBT just pants, not my cargos. My Chuck 70s low top sneakers. These aren't my high top vintage, like true vintage 60s Converse, which I've been wearing more of recently. These are my Chuck 70s low tops. Then I got my CCC denim pullover with my double RL multi-stripe shirt, and then just my olive green bucket hat. And bucket hat updates in my life. Just today, I finally found that cotton London Fog button hat.
Or was it?
It was on the bottom of my closet, just like I suspected. I just took everything out of my closet, and I was like, there it is.
You put your hats in your closet?
Not normally. I think it probably got in there by accident. Like it might have like fallen out of my bag or something after our New York trip. That's what I think might have happened.
You have it. Hold on.
Like Toy Story.
You got it in New York, and then you didn't wear it since then.
No, I had it since then. What am I talking about? Yeah, I had it since then.
We went to New York in 2018, dude.
I don't remember when I lost it.
3 years ago.
I don't remember when I lost it, but I just found it. So get ready to see that this summer. It's a genuinely good summer hat because it's also like water resistant. Like unlike some of my other hats, which just get very porous, and I can't wear them for the rest of the day.
What the hell hats do you get that's porous?
Oh, not porous.
Limestone.
Just like vintage cotton hats. They get is very waterlogged.
Be caught.
That's retaining water does not
different
mean
porous. Use the wrong
He wears limestone
hold on
hats.
now. Those are the two different things.
Yeah, those are
There's
the two different
holes in
things.
the
Those are
hat.
the only two different
He gotcha.
things.
It's the Swiss cheese of hats.
But yeah, once again, I think the people at Wingstop were very impressed with this. They didn't tell me so,
Again?
but I could just tell. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying again.
He's got to feel it out, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
You gotta
Um,
feel it out.
I gotta
first
feel it
rodeo
out.
at
Well,
Wingstop.
thank you, me. Let's see who's up next. We got Kiyoshi. He's not here. I forgot. He's
welcome
out.
sight.
At a housewarming party,
Fantastic.
which
He's
I
out.
think is code for arson. So if there's any,
Well,
can't be anything
you are a flamer, right?
Oh, man.
most definitely.
Well, that's what
One
the
flamer.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
You
That's
burned
what
down the
Aloha
banana
shirt
stand?
is for, you know.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Keeps,
There you go. Well,
it's
so
a theme.
cool thing here. He's got like what I think is a two palms aloha.
Matching with
He's
the-
got matching. He's got a this really great turquoise cap which he posted in our Discord, I think, or something. I forgot where, but it's like his grandfather's cap. And then it's a great match for those, like, I'm not sure if those are baggies or the LLB ones.
I think those are baggies because I could see just the faintest hint of a square logo on the side. And that looks like a Patagonia logo to me. Could be wrong, but
potentially.
Yeah.
yeah. Is there
And then
a
he's
logo
got
right
his,
there on the baggies?
think so.
Okay.
I'd have to go back in
Minor
my
baggies
drawer to
expert?
check it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then he's got his. I forgot what shoes these are. The ones that he's always recommending that are kind of vintage looking, but they're like menswear because they're
think
like
they're kill
suede and
shots.
everything.
Mhm.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, they're kill shots.
Put a kill shot in the dark. But yeah, Kiyoshi is. We'll talk more about the Saturday events later on after as we close the stream today. I think I have some updates for you guys. But let's thank you, Kiyoshi. Let's see. Well, first off, let's just say this is a great housewarming outfit, by the
Oh,
way.
yeah.
This
Once
is good
again,
to like
Arson
kind of show up.
mark?
We don't have that many. We don't have as much SaDHead Saturday submissions as last week, but we're already 15 minutes in.
Yeah.
But
who cares?
this
Well,
is a
thank
cool-
you so much,
cool
Kiyoshi.
outfit.
Yeah, I love the black Aloha. Looks really good with
Black base Aloha shirts
Mhm.
and sports shirts we need more of because the vintage ones are always expensive.
Oh yeah.
Even modern ones like this, like you see like vintage like Sunsurf Hawaii shirts and like those Japanese brands. The black base ones are always expensive, like
Yeah.
on eBay secondhand or whatever. Crazy,
Yeah.
but they're cool, so it makes sense.
Great sunglasses too. Very good,
Yeah,
Yoshi.
He's got it all.
Yeah.
He's got it all.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Now we got
Thank you
Ivan,
very much.
who is
Ivan, who has left
Not
us. Yeah,
Ivan is
Did
just
left
left
bounce.
us.
us. He's got finals, so anyone who isn't us, wish him good luck.
And we
Yeah.
can't wish him finals.
We can't wish him.
You can
finals.
only wish it to him if you're not us, right? That's what you said.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
exactly. I mean, we
Yeah,
can.
okay.
We'll say it. We'll
Right,
say,
right.
Ivan.
But
Good
but
luck
our
on your
words mean
finals.
nothing.
It's like getting vaccinated, right? You have to take into account people that can't be
Yeah.
vaccinated.
Exactly.
So
It's
you
just like
should-
that.
Yeah. So Ivan's really great here. He's been, as we've been talking about in our Discord, trying to figure out and we talked about this last week too, about figuring out what to wear in summer. How to keep your menswear style, honed in, but also be comfortable. And Ivan, he said he went from wearing just wearing suits to now kind of wearing separate. So we're getting some Ivy inspiration here. He's got an OCBD tucked into some linen, presumably Polo Ralph Lauren trousers. Great high rise on this one.
Mhm.
Great drape. Great modeled color for linen.
brown
it's
and the-
gray. And then he's got that kind of elephant gray socks and black tassel loafers. I think gray socks, to quote our Canadian friend, are pretty good.
Was that Justin
But
Trudeau?
Yeah, Justin Trudeau told me to give him a little shout for gray socks. And then he's got the cap, the unofficial cap of Style and Direction, and the official cap of Mad King George, the punk
Hey.
rock cap.
Yeah, the
It's a cool
PR.
hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Hit it up.
PR some PR.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
though we don't have any sponsors, I'll say, if you guys want it, go hit up Jason or his brand on Instagram.
But don't hit him.
Please. Don't hit me. Though.
Yeah.
Please don't hit
I'm
him.
very frail.
yeah. He's so
Yeah.
frail.
But yeah,
I'm not
really,
pushed.
really great look. I mean, I don't wear. I'm doing it now, high waisted pant with known tie button up shirt. But I never go out like this. It's always after the fact. Take off the tie, take off the jacket. But I think Ivan's been kind of just doing this.
Because
Take off
he's
the tie,
post-
take
he's
out the
posted-
jacket, take off the pants.
He's posted some of his
Mhm.
inspo, for looks like this. He said that something like this is his ideal summer look, or maybe not
Yeah.
his ideal, but one of his favorite, more casual ones. I think he said, not to put words
Yeah.
in his mouth. But I mean, yeah, it's
He's
something
not here.
like
We
this
can
is
say
very
whatever we want.
simple, but yeah, it does look really, really good as well.
It's still very menswear, high waisted. It's proof that you don't have to wear a jacket and tie, even though I choose to do that every single chance I get.
exactly.
But you can still, be comfortable.
And yeah,
But yeah,
this
great
is-
stuff, Ivan.
Very nice look. Some you can just walk around in, no problem. Thank you very
Yeah.
much, Ivan. Now Shane.
Talk about walking around, and you got Shane here. Another
Who's
good outfit.
Clearly
you can
been
kind of
walking
Famous for
around. He's in
walking.
the grass. How did he get
Yeah.
there?
you
Walking
walk
around.
there.
Yeah.
You're walking. Yeah, great look here. It looks like he's wearing. Is that a rain jacket? Jack, I'm trying to take apart the details here. I can't really tell. It could be Eidos, maybe that he got secondhand. Could be Drake's. But I don't see the extra ticket pocket on the patch on that side there.
I
So
don't see it
who
either.
knows? He didn't
Who
tell
does?
us. But he's got a great. He said it's from Uniqlo, a pop over button down collar shirt and the cool reverse stripe. I think on a brown base. Got some excellent excellent olive chino. Well, not really olive, just green chinos that are kind of on the lighter side, so not exactly like olive drab that you saw Spencer wear.
Mhm.
Suede penny loafers, which are a great hashtag menswear shoe. And then, of course, is that also? That's
It
not
is.
also the punk rock. It is.
a
Oh,
punk
okay,
hat.
cool.
It is a punk
Yeah,
rock hat.
Wow, yeah,
Ooh,
everyone
it's
kind
touche.
of represents.
I dare you to
right
find
here,
another white cap as
I mean-
famous as the punk rock hat.
It's a good hat, you know. It's a really good.
It's a
hat.
great one. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, cool. Like, I mean, what's interesting here is that he's kind of using some. I mean, and hey, Berkeley breeds might give me some flack, but like bold colors, right? Like the green is very, it's green. It's not olive drab. No, the jacket could be the editing of the picture, but it's you can see the blueness. It's not just like a dark navy, and of course you got like the kind of orangey brown stripe.
I mean, what I will say is that I will agree that green
Say it.
is not what I would call a bold color, but also like so many men are afraid of wearing green.
You know,
my
I
God,
think
don't
this
think
is why I wanted to talk about it. I mean, maybe we could do it next week too, and
Yeah.
just have a big discussion. But
We can like build.
When
it
I
up to
say
it. I don't think we
bold-
should do a whole like big thing just on one Berkeley Braves
green
post,
pants.
but maybe we should we
Yeah.
can find an idea.
there are 25 points he makes, so there's a lot
Jesus.
that you can respond to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for me, bold. The use of the word bold is, again, as our Canadian friend would say, a bit vague, because I make it mean whatever I want it to mean, and it's like, yeah, it's not a bold color, but it's a bold choice for men, because obviously you don't see it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that I think Spencer was trying to say. Some guys are kind of scared to wear color, and green. You would think it's easy, but then
Green is a color.
Yeah, so many guys that like would come into J.
Unfortunately.
Crew or Men's Warehouse, or even some of my coworkers would be like, "Oh, I love how you wear green." I'm just like, I can never wear green. I'm like, it's such an easy fucking color, man.
It goes
I
without-
don't get it either, but
Yep.
yeah, a lot of people are just like weirded out by green.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I love the blue jacket, green pants. I've done it before. It just looks great. Really great combo. Yeah, I love the shirt too. I do love like brown and white stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
That's
of
underrated.
I actually had a popover shirt from H&M
Whoa.
from back when they had Log of Graded Goods back in like 2010.
I remember Log. Yeah.
And it's a good shirt. It wasn't button down collar, and I ended up giving it to our friend Adam, R.I.P. of the friend group, because it's a different Adam.
Oh no.
But yeah, no, he wore it a lot. It's a good color. It's a good, like, kind of, I don't know, kind of reminds me of like 20s workwear, the
Yeah.
kind of like old kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, cool,
I mean,
Shane. Let's see who's next.
Yeah, it's just like a very like 1930s kind of shirt.
Oh,
man,
boy.
that tan.
Talking about
brown
bold.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's
Is
great.
it bold enough for you, Berkeley? No, this is great. I think it's you got John ATR, as we call him, wearing
Very good.
the stereotypical John look here. You got a bold the fun shirt, which I think
Yeah,
looks like
that's a really nice fun shirt. Like the colors on
yeah,
it are different
university
than mine.
stripe. Yeah, I don't
really like
know
the
if
colors on it.
I don't know if that's is that a seersucker one? I don't know if he said that, or maybe it's just a regular poplin. Oxford, I don't know. But then
Could be
tucked is
anything.
it's great. Great pink shorts there. I like, the it's just a good length on those, above the knee, but still very full cut. They don't look like they're pleated.
No.
And then in an interesting move, he's got a tweed, and I don't know what the weather is like over there, but and I also don't know what level of tweed the jacket is, but he's wearing his
It's a level
It's
tweed,
a low level tweed.
Yeah, almost level 5.
It's like a very kind of faint checked tweed jacket there. It's got like a kind of on the lighter greenish brown hue with like a very slight burgundy plaid on top of it. But yeah, again, a masterclass in mixing
No
bold
one
patterns.
does it
patterns
like
together.
JTR. What I'll say.
You just did.
Nobody. Yeah.
Nobody.
Ain't nobody.
Not even you. Watch out.
Nobody.
Yeah,
Take
great.
somebody ship.
Yeah. I've said before that I love shorts and long sleeves. UC looks like this kind of like, less colors, but you see it looks like this in Ivy style. Or not Ivy style. Take Ivy.
Take
Wrong
Ivy,
thing.
I have pictures of the
Yeah.
school. Like, he's not wearing socks with this, but like the schoolboy look, like Bermuda shorts,
of
I guess is
course.
what they're
I
called.
like
with
long sleeves with shorts.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
We know you
And
do. We've
I
seen you
love
do
this
it.
look. It's once again like John's just a master at playing with like just pattern and color.
Yeah, and if you look hard, I mean, again, like there is a way to make it work. Like there's something about this. I mean, we haven't formed my like a good thesis on it yet, but there is a way to do it. Could be scaling, you know.
I think what works really well with this is that the pink sort of matches the red of the of part of the fun shirt. So
Yeah.
it looks
I
a
mean,
lot more
because it's like
cohesive.
if
I'm
obviously
gonna-
this outfit is bold, but you could think if you like swapped out the shorts for something a little bit more, I don't know, like understated, like a pair of trousers.
Well,
like
I
yeah,
was
you could.
gonna
I could
say,
imagine
yeah.
doing a plaid jacket with a fun shirt. It's just like he takes it a step
Or even
further.
I mean, the fun shirt is the colors part because it's not really. It's
The
not really like
pat-
the
yeah.
pattern. The patterns
pattern
aren't mixed
does-
or aren't clashing because you would just
Exactly,
wear a university stripe with that check jacket anyway.
Mhm.
It's just the fact that
Because
there's colors of
the
university
the shorts principle is literally just any outfit you would have with pants. Just try it with shorts and see how
That's-
that looks.
it's like this is why
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
I like shirts with I tend to like really like 1920s and 1930s striped shirts because they had interesting patterns. And why I like that is because stripes are the easiest thing to wear.
Yeah.
And you get an interesting pattern. So it's like done and done. So like
Right.
fun shirts,
But
very
it's
versatile.
interesting, but it's like not right. Like people will make that assumption that it's not that.
Exactly.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
striped
don't be
shirts,
scared.
just super easy to wear.
right in front of you.
Even
Don't
if
be
it's a
scared,
fun
Bruce.
shirt, I still think it's just as easy to wear as any university striped shirt. All right, thank you very much, John. We got Jason, who is here.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
I'm here.
Let's see. I mean, or see here. Let's hear you
see
tell us.
So
Sure.
here in this fit, we're wearing Mad King George plaid trousers with the navy DB jacket, the red Aloha shirt from Two Palms, and my famous black lug-soled
Oh,
loafers.
famous.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows
Yeah.
about
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah, those is good. I
Talk it
mean,
out.
again, more more great examples of how useful a DB blazer is, right? With the brass
Right.
buttons. You don't gotta wear it with just preppy stuff. You can wear it with. I don't know what you would call this exactly because it's just cool items, right? Not every style I think can be dumbed down into a
Category.
category. Even though you guys know me, I love paring people down to things. I mean, this is Jason's look, right? I mean, you can say it's a little bit like Tom Brown-ish, but there's not that schoolboy aspect to it. It's not as monochromatic. There's that element of like the 70s or like the 80s with the blazer plus Aloha shirt here, but then you got the glasses. There's just a bunch of
And the runaway collar, which I've been doing a lot too as well this summer with the short sleeve shirts and the tailoring. Yeah.
What's funny is that I don't do the runaway collar as much anymore.
Really?
Hold on, we should let's look if we look at
I
the
will.
plaid. Yeah.
But I think it's just maybe it's because everything is so 70s now. I don't want to do that.
You're
I like
showing
doing.
what you
I
guys
still
are.
like doing the kind of more like subtle quote unquote sprezzatura runaway collar where it's like it's partly
Oh,
like,
yeah.
one is like out. And sometimes I try to let that happen naturally as the as you put on your jacket and take it off, etc. But that's
I mean,
how
my shirts are like Goodfellow. They're not the best collars anyway, so it just does that naturally. It's
Yeah.
not going to completely go over
Well,
the jacket.
What I do now is I've been doing this for like a little, like even before the pandemic, just because I knew that the 70s thing was happening, and I'm like, okay, well, I want it to be different. But I kind of, not on purpose, but I do like the collar roll with my Aloha shirts or sport shirts. Like it's kind of just like
Right.
it's kind of tucked up, kind of like what I'm doing right now, with the spear point, but then it's it lays kind of weirder and a little bit more slouchy because there's no collar band on it. So it's like trying to turn the camp collar into a unbuttoned OCBD or something like that, which is kind of
Yeah.
or a spear point, which is different. But anyway, Great look,
Well,
Jason.
guilty friend. Thank you.
Guilty free gaming says here your pants are too short and the wide hip and short inseam seems frumpy. That could be true if you wanted it to look like us, but Jason has his own ideas about silhouette here.
And I have wide hips because I ride my bike.
Well, I think what he's saying. So, okay, this is don't hate me, but it's the idea that when you have like wide plates and then you taper them significantly, what you end up getting on the sides there is I call it like jodhpur effect, where because it's different than like a carroting. I guess it kind of is similar, but like that excess fabric, because it cuts in so sharply, ends up overhanging on the sides there.
I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the thing. I mean, Fred Castleberry does it like that. That's a good example of because it always happens, and I knew this before when I knew I wanted pleats, but then I was like, well, Raj has a 7.5-inch leg opening, and if I want my pants to look like his, I gotta do that. And I kept running into issues where like I knew that the pleats were a thing, but I also was so dedicated to having this ideal leg opening that the two were at odds with each other.
Yeah, I like a little bit of that ballooning. Yeah.
Yeah, see, and me and let's say Ivan, we don't want that to happen, so we do the opposite, where we don't want any taper at all, where we want almost the same width from the hips down with a very minimal taper, of like maybe like of an inch or so going down there. Ballooning, that's what David. Yeah, thank you, David.
But I love the jacket here. It's almost Victorian, the slimness of the arm and just like the fastened DB, like, and then it almost looks like waist depression to the point. So I don't know. I dig it a little bit from just those pulled over.
Compliments. All the sleeve was a mistake, but yes, it's great.
Yeah,
I mean, I think what everyone needs to know, right? And this is something we've been talking about lately is almost everything you see on everyone you see here is on purpose. Like that, I don't think anyone here doesn't know exactly what they look like. You know, like it's not like, I mean, that looks too short. Yeah, I made it too short. You know what I mean? Just like me, your jacket looks too long for your short body. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like it's, I want it. I want the jacket long. You know?
Right. Or we talked about it with Jason, where you just lean into it. We're just like, yeah, I fucked up, but oh well. Just like this is kind of.
Or that too. All my shirt sleeves are too short. All my shirt sleeves are too short. So it happens, man.
Yeah,
it happens.
The arm
we'll fix it eventually.
The arm on this is about 2 centimeters too small, and it's very noticeable when I wear it.
Oh well, I didn't notice it till now.
It was a sample. Who the fuck cares, right?
It's right. It was the first sample, so
yeah, it's whatever, right? All
Great
right, thank you, Jason. Let's see who's next.
Let us see who is next. We got Philip.
Yeah, Philip.
Wearing that fun shirt again. I mean, it's like if I got that fun shirt, I would absolutely.
I'd be wearing it every day.
Yeah, man.
I can't. I feel like it's too. Maybe this is just my style, but anything that's like too noticeable, I can't wear it a lot.
I get that, but also like I have the impulse when I get something new. I'm like, I want to wear it like every day. Possible way.
I see. I think this is my favorite version of the fun shirt.
Yeah, like I'm impatient with things. I don't want to like take super long.
Experiment. The thing is, I totally get that.
Yeah,
I totally understand. But for me, it's the idea that if I wear an outfit, I never wear it again. I will run. If I really like something, I will run out because I will wear it in every variation in like the first thing, and then.
I mean, that's you document your outfits every day. I don't.
That's
my
mad.
Yeah, and this is why it's just me. I that's why I can't do it. I can't, like, I know, like, I already know every outfit I'm gonna wear with it, and I'm like, I don't want to run out. I need to, like, get to a point where, like, I can ease into it. But anyway, really great outfit, and the cool thing is that, so he's doing, like, the fun shirt, right? But then he's got, like, this kind of monochromatic gray on gray thing going on here with the jacket and the trouser. And everyone, if you were being, like, a very hard line, critique of men's fashion, you could say, oh well, those are too close, and like they're in the same color family, like you don't wear like navy and light blue together or something like that. And I can understand why you wouldn't wear this normally. And on top of the fact that this works because of the fun shirt and the brown and the brown shoes, but I will say one of the first things that I saw from Drake's, way back when, take a shot, was a picture of a guy of Jason Jules wearing like gray, like charcoal gray flannels with like a lighter gray herringbone tweed jacket, white shirt, black knit tie. I think it's in our 2017 recap of Drake's when we look back at the
So
old
like a
lookbook.
flip of this, right?
It's a flip of this, yeah. But I'm like, you know what? You can totally wear 2 different shades of gray. I think it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Blue, I think it's harder.
There are 50 of them. There are 50 shades, so you know.
There's
48 more to go.
Yeah.
Tell that to Christian. But
Mhm.
I think
Tell
that
the doctor.
blue doesn't really work with this, but I do think brown works and gray. Maybe it's because blue has such a dark like depth closer to black, where like different shades of black may not always work. You can do it not in tailoring, but here I think Philip's got it. And even if I had no problem with this, but I could definitely see someone else going, "Oh, those are too close together," or whatever. Then cool. Use of the cap and everything. Yeah.
David asks, "Do you think the fun shirt would work better if the chest pockets were higher?" I don't think so. I like the pocket placement. This is supposed to be a 40s...
Oh, I never thought of that.
This is a 40s Gab shirt, and that's about where they were. That's where they're placed on like 40s Gab shirts.
I would also maybe think that because the shirt's pretty baggy, what if like the front of the shirt is kind of coming up, like
That
you know,
could
like
be it too. Yeah, I
out
have
forward, like riding up his back, and that's happened to me.
that, yeah.
Exactly, it happens when you have like a big shirt and you tuck it in.
So I don't think anyone can hear this on my mic, but there is just like I can hear just chaos outside, and I think what
Is it the crickets?
no,
It's at the cricket because I can hear that.
no, it's like there's like police sirens and helicopters and explosions. Do you guys know Adrian's Kickback?
No.
I didn't see that movie.
It's not a movie. It was a TikTok thing that I found out about
much
this
better.
morning. But some guy named Adrian posted, "Hey, I assume that this was like just for his friends or followers." He was like, "Hey, I'm throwing a party in Huntington Beach. Everyone come." And it like just the algorithm picked it up and it got millions and millions of views. And last night and tonight there's just been like thousands of people on Huntington Beach fucking like just throwing a rager.
Just fucking.
Right.
Hey,
and I
MJ,
think-
let's go.
Yeah. So that's where I could be right now, but instead I'm at my
Yeah,
computer.
think of the TikTok girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing better than TikTok.
TTGs.
That's what's going
Yeah.
on. That's what's going on here.
Well, you
Okay,
could
Marvin Gaye.
Didn't want to.
Yeah, maybe don't call the cops. Don't call the cops on the Rager, but call the cops on that fucking cricket, man. All right, let's see who's next. Philip.
Let us see who's next.
Oh, who's that guy?
That was my monster.
Oh my
Tate
god, you got them all.
Wilberg.
We got Henrik here.
Yeah.
Great outfit here. So he is taking his Tencel Gabardine shirt from Wide out for a spin. So we're gonna have to check in with him in the Discord later to see how that held up in the heat. And so yeah, with a great linen jacket, I think here from, is it the Games jacket? It looks double breasted, maybe.
Is it? No, that's his Ralph Lauren jacket. I think.
Ralph Lauren.
Yeah,
He's got his custom trousers there, sockless shell tassels, as he's reminded, as he told us in there. Because as Kiyoshi and I know, calf skin's cool, but shell is just way better. It just ages better, and it just it looks better. I think when it's all cleaned up. I don't think that calf is as cool. Also, he's got the beret on here, the cotton one. Really great look, actually. Good shade of gray for that cream jacket.
Yeah, that is. Out of the 50, he picked a good one.
Yeah.
Once again, gotta shout out to the color of that Wive shirt. It's like I think.
Do we all have shirts?
Is that gasoline green? Is that what that color is?
Gasoline green.
I'm gonna look up gasoline green. That is kind of gas. That's like a name. That's a car color.
I don't know how you gas your car. I don't. Because of how I put the pump in there, I don't see the gasoline.
Yeah, this is okay. This is gasoline green is like a classic like 40s 50s car.
You
color.
taste test your gasoline.
Live,
well,
but it is pretty similar to that like green on like 40s sport shirts, and that like specific green, that vintage green that we really love.
Yeah.
And
but no, I don't own a wide
vintage gasoline.
Mm-hmm. I love vintage gasoline. Yeah. Looks great with the beret too. Just everything about it very cool.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of what Andy would wear too. It's very similar to the picture we see from him.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you, Henrik. Let's see. We got Mo.
Oh, and talk about different shades of blue here. So,
And third appearance, if you're counting, of the punk rock hat.
That's right. Take
don't worry.
shots.
You're taking notes.
So when I talked about like the different shades of blue, it doesn't really work with tailoring, but when you make it more casual, like in cotton or linens or whatever, maybe more so cotton and jeans, I think it looks good here. I don't know if this is a full the same suit. I could be wrong because it does look like two distinct pieces. But this is like, again, the perfect example of like, oh, I'm not a suit guy, but I like the idea of wearing a jacket with lapels. Boom, it's right here.
Exactly.
Chore blazer, or we call it a chore blazer because it's chore coat with lapels or whatever. You got the great chinos here with a cuff on them, white socks, excellent shade of suede penny loafers right there. And then the pop of orange in that shirt, absolutely fantastic.
You know what's funny? Talking about chore blazers, I've kind of soured on them. Not on other people, but on me personally, because I'm just like, if I want to wear a chore coat, I want a chore coat with like that collar, and if I want to wear a blazer, I'll just wear a regular blazer.
I used to feel like that.
Sounds like a privilege.
Well, no, I mean, okay, but that's but I mean, I do like this look a lot. I like the casual suit. I think that's a really good way to wear the chore blazer. And yeah, very cool stuff. I'm about to.
I mean, that is like the modern version of like those casual vintage suits. Yeah, it's sort of like just wear this whatever, kind of like this.
Exactly. And as we'll get into in just a little bit, it's so practical.
Let's see.
Thank you very much, Mo. We'll see who's next.
Oh,
you're blinking. Oh, you're not blinking. You're just looking down.
You're blinking.
You're sleeping
182 times.
Well, I didn't get to edit these, which is why it doesn't look like a typical Ethan photography. But I don't know the inspiration behind this. I just thought I want to wear my brown suit from Atelier Fugue. This is the brown cotton one. I'm wearing it with the striped spear point you see that I'm wearing right now. And I'm wearing it also with this vintage, kind of a fun tie. I don't wear this tie very often because I have other I have other blue foulards that are much more worn than this one. But I was like, you know what? This is kind of a fun summer tie.
Red pop is so nice, especially with that blue base. Yeah, that's a great tie.
Yeah, and so it's like a blue foulard with like a kind of a cream cream geometric, and then inside of it is kind of like this like red, not clover, but like kind of like a clubbish, like it's like a fleur-de-lis-y kind of thing. It's it looks like a cross maybe or something like that, and that's the repeated pattern on there. So it looks kind of like it could look like an 80s or 90s like Ralph Lauren tie or like those office ties, but it's not. It's like a 60s tie that's very light, maybe like 50s because it's like unlined at the tip and everything.
The best.
I'm wearing it with my Optimo Panama that I really want to replace because it's like just a slight small on me. But I'm like, do I want to spend like $700 on a custom Willema fedora? It's not a Panama, it's just a straw hat.
Yeah.
But like a fedora. But I already have two hats from him, and I feel like it'd be, why not get the best hat maker I know and to me in the world.
Yeah, I mean, it would be the perfect summer hat. And as we all know, menswear people are always looking for the perfect blank.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
this is a very like 30s summer look. This is like, I mean, obviously with the spear point and the Optimo and everything, but yeah, this looks like it could be.
Yeah, it could be Esquire or whatever. Yeah, exactly. We've been looking at a lot of Esquire magazines. It kind of has a small Ivy nod because the jacket is a bit more like sack jacket, even though there are darts on it. But it's kind of like a lot of
30s summer jackets were unstructured, so.
Well, I meant like the lapel with the gorge and everything. It's a bit more like 70s Ivy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this outfit's very like kind of pity wobo, but like on the conservative side. Like, oh yeah, you're wearing like the same suit, but then you add the Panama hat to make it like a little bit more summery. It's kind of safe, but kind of why not? It's fun.
It's a good look. Thank you very much, Ethan. Let's see who's next. We got John.
Jono, yeah. Talk about cream jackets here. So just like H. Will, he's got a cream sack jacket. Unfortunately, it's not harmonious, but that's okay. He's got a denim shirt, his kind of very straight-legged jeans, penny loafers. You'll note that he's got what looks to be 2 pens in his pocket.
Nice.
And he's pocket fisting. Great example of kind of wearing a practical garment here. Putting the pens in the pockets and pocket fisting and everything.
Yeah, despite I'm not as big on I'm not as much of a stickler on the harmony as you. I still think this jacket looks great. It has all the details that I love. The 3-roll 2, triple patch pockets, swelled edges. Want to know if it's got that hook?
And your glasses.
But I can't see. He's got to turn around.
Give us a spin.
Give us a spin. I want to see your hook. Yeah. Nice jeans cool. Too. I love how they look very like soft, very, very,
They look like they have
buttery soft.
Exactly.
All right, let's see.
Oh, is it a front general store belt? Is that kind of it's that shape?
Could be. It's a great belt.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Young Chomsky has that one. Yeah.
Fantastic look as always. Thank you, John. We got Connor.
We got the Duke of
himself.
Well, I do think it's funny. I know we'll see if we have time for it, but the article from Permanent Style is called "Tailoring and Milsurp," even though I'm not wearing Milsurp at all in that
any photo. Do you talk about it?
I should reread it. I don't know if I do say it. Maybe I do say it.
It's like something that was cut from editing or something that he titled it initially and then did not follow up on that.
Funny. But yeah, no, he wore this the same day the article came out. It's kind of a fun coincidence, but very kind of Japanese ivy, and by that we mean kind of like the traditional top half with some fun pants, as I call them, with the military OG 107s here that he just got. If you're in the Discord, you'll know that he went to a place that had a bunch of up and he bought one. I don't know if he bought some for anybody else there. But yeah, white socks.
I was kind of worried when I think he might have bought some for other people. I'm kind of worried because, as we know, the size tags on Milsurp is not always accurate.
Yeah, it says 34, but it's a 32.
Oh my god!
So
Jesus,
OG 107 is one of those things you probably want to. It's helpful if you can try them on in person or at least get true measurements.
Yeah, and maybe the first time you wash it, don't put it in the dryer. Kind of maybe like wear it like jeans. Kind of make sure it fits, and then kind of let it dry on you.
Exactly. But these fit well. Obviously, he had the chance to try them on, and so he got a pair that did fit well. And yeah, it looks really great with the blue blazer. As I've said, I've done the blue jacket, green pants look before. It's classic. Doing the signature look of loafers with white socks.
That's right.
Well, we gotta crystallize the style and direction look because we've talked about the throwing fits aesthetic. There are Larry clones.
So what would that be for us?
The Spencer clones or the Ethan clones.
I think Simon called it. It's tailoring and Milsurp. Apparently, let's.
Okay.
I mean,
job is done.
TF Core is still a vibe. It's not an exact thing. So let's see what's next.
Sad core. We need to come up with a better
sad core
style.
Let's get that
direction
going.
Core.
Yeah.
Is that a vibe?
Yeah.
All right.
Talk about score. Yeah. You got Chuck here wearing OCBD Untucked with Patagonia baggies, the cool athletic socks, and some New Balance shoes. And then the backwards cap, very scumbro, yuppie scum. I mean, apparently it's called the yuppie scum look that I could not think of. I just called it the scumbag look. Unfortunate, I was late to that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, lovely the outfit. Looks good for walking around shooting film, as he is doing here. I'm glad I'm getting more people in the film. It's
sorry,
hobby. But yeah, good look. I mean, it's a good example of like, hey, I have this button-up shirt. How can I wear it more often if I'm not wearing tailoring? Boom, wear it with shorts.
Yeah.
Boom.
No, it's another good look. I need to get a pair of baggies. I need some good summer shorts. Didn't buy the throwing fits shorts, which I think the sale has ended on those. After that, I was like, oh, I'll just go on Amazon and get mesh shorts for the summer. But I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna get fucking baggies, which are something that I can wear at home, which is what I was gonna do with the mesh shorts, but can also wear out, as you see Chuck is doing here, and it looks great. Very practical look. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Oh, those jeans and the belt, frankly. Oh,
Those are great jeans.
Yeah,
Is this a mostly
Good
is
jeans.
this top and bottom Bryceland's? Because that's a
No,
Bryceland's shirt.
The jeans are from somewhere else. I forgot where they're from.
yeah, I forgot.
But yeah, the he's got the Madras
Bryceland's
sawtooth
shirt.
shirt.
Fantastic, by the way. I've always loved that thing. And any
wonder-
permutations, just plaid Western shirts in general are great.
I wonder what's gonna happen with these. Is he gonna keep that giant cuff? That giant cuff is the main reason I don't wear my teenage denim.
I don't mind the
Biggest-
giant cuff with like more rugged looks like this. I mean, I don't mind the giant cuff as much.
Not
anyway.
that Oscar looks bad, but I mean, it's like for me,
It
I
is
think what-
distracting. It's like a choice, you know.
yeah,
Well,
I
with
need
the
to wear-
knee thing.
Mhm.
ups and everything.
Well, that's gonna the knee thing is gonna you're with wear that's gonna
Right.
become
Yeah,
less
that's
of an issue.
But very good.
Yeah,
Sure.
another like kind of more simple, like still, it's a very vintage look. The white undershirt with the Western shirt, jeans, everything. Very
This is
nice.
one of my favorite white undershirt looks I've seen lately. Just I think because all the other pieces are so good, so it really makes up for it.
Yeah, it's a very nice look. So thank you, Oscar. Changed your
Thank you.
Instagram handle, Slouchcore.
So write that down, everyone. Slouchcore.
So there you go.
All right, let's get.
John's with an FFA jacket. That's fantastic.
Oof.
Is what the first
Yeah.
F stands for.
Yeah, really cool look. He's got the silver belly hat there, some great frames.
Yeah.
What looks, like a very loose neck T-shirt. The kind of pleated trousers here. They look like they could be from vintage Ralph Lauren ones or something.
Or they could
and
be. Are they the what's that Swedish vintage?
Otto. Oh, Bronson.
Yeah.
Sorry, Broadway and Sons.
Yeah, they could be the Broadway and Sons like pleated chinos.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then he's got some really great faded Vans Authentics.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a very, I think if we're looking at what the TF core thing is, this is definitely more, if those two things are on a spectrum with us, this is more on like our end, but you can kind of
Yeah.
get some of that, a little bit of that TF kind of style here, the kind of, the very loose
think-
like in a white t-shirt.
The sad
And, vintage
core. I think like vintage is part of it, not just like milsurp, but specifically, just like vintage pieces.
And silhouette.
Yeah.
And silhouette, I think,
Mhm.
too.
And I
Yeah.
always feel like
Guys,
weird,
what do you
like
want?
trying to wear like a fedora or like I don't know if that's a fedora or not, but like that kind of hat. But I feel
Yeah,
like we
like
talked about with
full-brimmed
hair,
hats,
kind of
so just,
subverting
like, felt
things.
hats.
Having that glasses and the mustache, it really
Oh,
kind of works with and the rest of that fit.
Well, that
really
that
brings
makes
the hat
it
out.
like a 50s kind of like a 50s look, because there are pictures of guys wearing that hat. I mean, you don't typically think about it, but there are
Yeah.
pictures of doing that, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, John. Let's
So
see who's
much.
next. We have a couple
Oh, we got
more
Nude
here.
Street
Hey,
Vintage.
hat
What I
here.
think he described as an LBJ look, which I just love. The full suit. This is kind of an LBJ look. I don't know if he wasn't that Ivy, but he did like wearing suits and cowboy hats, obviously, and he liked tan suits.
It is LBJ.
Yeah,
Ron James.
just slightly more Ivy,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think this is really good here. Obviously, the Solaro or cotton. I'm not sure. Is this a Raimi suit? I don't know. This is one of the Drake suits. Really great shirt there with a fun kind of motif tie, and then of course the hat and the glasses.
Mm.
Kind of bring it into the kind of a. It's the whole thing kind of feels vintage. This is very sad core. This is suit, but then kind of make it vintage and make it a little bit kind of westerny and milsurpy. I mean, so.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Very good, Zach,
Katamari
and
Damacy roll everything into the sad core now.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
So
We
where's that
I mean,
channel?
it's good.
yeah, thanks.
Let's see next. We got Eric.
Oh.
Doing a throwback to the day YSL died. He wore this jacket in 2008. If you're on MFA, he posted that one. He brought it back for this. It's a really great kind of designer jacket, intentionally oversized here with some great high-waisted trousers with look at that hem,
Yeah,
man.
that's perfect.
Sharp white shoes.
Mhm.
The wife beater top with the kind of like the shell necklace. and then the very cocked, sharp, like 70s style Panama hat. Again, yeah, very designer, very, again, intentionally evoking like I guess the heritage of like YSL or like the kind of designer basis of it.
Yeah,
No,
this is a really great look. I love those pants with the like super high waist, like wide waistband and everything. They have
it's kind of like it's like gaucho style or kind of like
or like those 30s collegiate pants. Super
exactly.
wide, straight leg, but yeah, very cool. It's a fantastic jacket with a lot of cool details. Love the hat.
Really happy that Eric is submitting because I feel like there are some. We don't always want to be just.
No, exactly. I like to have the variety. This is good. So thank you very much, Eric. Fantastic.
Eric,
look.
great guy. Check it out on MFA if you can. Follow him on Instagram. Let's see who's next.
Let's see.
Oh, we got IBM the jerk. Hey, talk about throwing story. You got the loafers here.
Loafers.
Yeah, I mean, you get to see that throwing fits aesthetic here, right? With maybe not the camel overcoat because that's kind of more of a classic standard for casual looks, especially in New York. But then you've got again like the kind of mid-wash Wrangler jean kind of a thing going on here with the Aloha shirt, or the sports shirt with a kind of a fun floral design, and then of course the bit loafers, which is what puts this over into TF Core very easily.
I mean, they are the throwing fits loafers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's a good look. I mean, it's clearly something's funny happening off screen.
He's laughing, man.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think he saw someone like slipping on a banana peel?
Yeah.
Someone
in the situation.
Yeah.
Two
but yeah,
people
very
walking
cool.
down the street holding plate glass, and then someone skateboarding,
moving a piano.
Yeah, dropped a piano on everybody.
IBM the jerk. This is very nice.
You're not a jerk in my book. Thank you very much for this submission. Hope to see you again. Look, Brian. No coach jacket this week. We were on a roll with two coach, not on a roll, but a streak, I guess. A coach jacket streak. But now we're just wearing a great yellow chore coat. A fantastic color.
Yeah, no, it's like that kind of fun. I can't tell if that's suede or is that like a cotton twill.
What is it?
What is it even?
I've never seen anything like this before.
But the black button is so good against that. I love it. I love it.
You do get the great again throwing fits core with the wife beater in there.
The
but then
the t-shirt and the light watch jeans.
The
bottom half has stayed pretty similar to the last couple weeks.
Yeah, I mean, he really loves those jeans.
Those are good jeans, and they look really good on him. They fit very well.
Good jeans,
cats and everything. Yeah. Your house looks fucking fantastic, by the way. I mean, you should. I mean, maybe
take me on a tour of your
start
house.
a YouTube account.
Yeah.
Show us a tour, bitch.
Yeah, take us on a house
tour. Get out,
Ryan. Thank you so much. Have a nice shoe.
Have a nice shoe here. This looks like it could be at the Norton Simon, but it's not because he is in PDX Portland. So don't know where that is, but yeah,
hit him up.
Cool jacket here, or sorry, not jacket, overshirt. Wearing it over a polo. That's kind of a fun move here. It looks like a knit polo because it looks like there's like a little bit of a hem right there near the fly. And talk about shoes. I mean, he's got those like gray suede, I think, boots with
it looks like they have like a higher ankle on the.
Right
there.
And he has a personality with those blue laces.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, that is a great plaid on the shirt. Really, really nice pattern. Looks like it has a good texture to it. A great outfit for going to a museum. Thank you. Have a nice shoe. And that's it. That's it. Believe it or not.
We did it.
Oh,
I know.
Mark
actually submitted an outfit, but I asked him to send it to me like as like a standalone image, but he didn't get to give it to me. So sorry, Mark. It's okay. You did it last week, and it was really cool. I think, or maybe I took a screen. I don't know. But hey, if you guys want to be added to this thing, submit to us on Instagram before 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, please, because that in between 7 and 8 before we go live, we're usually eating. And so, or I'm eating, and I'm the one who's using the Instagram. So if you want to get in there, please submit it there. And yeah, great looks. We'll do it again next week. But this week, the episode's not done. The stream's not done. We're gonna be talking now about
Now we're gonna talk.
reality, or more specifically, how do we make menswear practical for us?
You know what? I will be gone for the beginning part of this. Get the restroom.